so boring. Like, I like water.
All the booze in it, but
I like water and I like beer. My name is Stephanie Sarangioni. I am an account executive for Complete Payroll here in Buffalo, New York. So I was born in Buffalo, New York, but was raised over the bridge in Canada in a small town called Fort Erie. Went to school there my entire life. I ended up at the University of Guelph, which was a really awesome experience. It was a little while that I lived with my parents in Canada. I ultimately landed my first job out of school in Buffalo, and I've been here ever since. It's not that different, nothing too exciting going on, but you were right in the sweet spot of between Niagara Falls and Buffalo, so there was always something to do, and we were always in Buffalo. My dad grew up in Buffalo. He worked for the streets department for the city of Buffalo, and he's been retired now for quite some time. My mom is a very creative person. She is an amazing cook. She grew up having us skating, painting, tennis. My sister played soccer. My sister Emily is my younger sister. She's not even 2 years younger than me, so we are very close in age. We are very different people, but love each other very much and get along great. She's a very artistic person. I'm more of the left-brained, and she's more of the right-brained type individual, so it's really fun to feed off each other. Kyle is my fiance. We're recently engaged. I met him at my first job in Buffalo, Pearl Street Grill and Brewery. We were in the catering department together, and I just thought he was a funny kid. We hung out for a few months as friends in groups, and then we started going on dates, and the rest is history, I guess they say. We'll be getting married 2 days before my birthday, and I did not do that on purpose. With everything that's been going on, we're just kind of pushing forward, trying to make plans. We're gonna have a reception at the Wurlitzer, but we do not have a spot to get married yet, so thankfully we have the time to look into that. I will listen to country music. I will listen to the Beatles. I was brought up on like Bruce Springsteen, and my mom's obsessed with Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it obviously rubs off on you. That day, I think it's after Thanksgiving, 97 Rock plays the Beatles A to Z. Growing up, my mom had it on and we'd put up the Christmas Village. So that music growing up really stuck with me through the years, and as soon as you hear that, it's like, oh, it's Beatles. Oh, it's Bruce. My favorite movie is either between The Sandlot or The Town. I used to watch The Sandlot growing up all the time. You're killing me. Forever. Lotioning. The Town is just one of those action movies that like gets you. That's what I like. Same with books. Like I have to read something that's a page turner. I have to watch something that's really exciting. I'm a huge Bills fan, but I'm also a huge Yankees fan. My grandfather was basically the biggest Yankees fan I've ever known. So I turned into a Yankees fan. A lot of my family members are Yankees fans. I think one of the last games we went to was in Cleveland, like a 16-inning game. We were there till midnight. It was so much fun. And then the Bills, I mean, huge Bills fan, always have been. Same thing, I've got a picture of my dad and I was like a really little baby, and I had on a Bills sweatshirt, and he had on this funny hat. It was like a chef's hat with the Bills logo on it, and that's where it started. My favorite hot drink is tea, for sure. I have it every day in the morning. I drink it black. You don't need anything with it. It's delicious. My favorite cold drink is white wine. I used to be a red wine drinker. It gives me headaches, so I switched to white, and I thoroughly enjoy it, but I am a water drinker. My favorite restaurant is probably Lucia's on the Lake. It's in Hamburg. Their lobster risotto, or is it a scallop risotto? Whatever seafood risotto they have is delicious, but we bop around to so many different places, it's really tough for me to even say that I have a favorite restaurant. My favorite thing about working for Complete Payroll so far is the people. Everybody has been more than nice, very welcoming. Everybody's willing to explain to you why they're doing things, how they're doing things, and like the reasoning behind it. We have, I should say, a number of different pillars that we follow, and I think that the culture is what really is making me feel like this is the place for me. The family feel of everything is something that I haven't had in a little while. This is a place that I can be for a while and grow. To me, payroll country means family. It means togetherness, and it means caring. And I want to embody that with my clients. I want to make sure that they feel cared for. I want them to feel like they are part of the family. They are able to come to us with whatever they need, and we're here to help. You know, even though I didn't grow up in Buffalo, I have deep Buffalo roots, and I feel like a lot of these businesses here could use our help, and I want to be the one to help them. A quote that I really love, done is better than perfect. I'm a perfectionist, so I've tried to remind myself of that. My favorite quality in a person has to be trustworthiness. I'm a bit of an overshare, so if I feel that people may not be as open, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. So having that trustworthiness is super, super important. And then I also really like when people are witty. Part of the reason I was attracted to my fiance, I like his quick wit, and I think that that's super important too. I would want to have dinner with my dad's dad. I never met my grandfather. I feel like there's a lot about him that my dad talked about that leaves a lot to be questioned. Not in a bad way, just I have questions. I feel like Anne Hathaway might be somebody that would be a good person to play me. I'm definitely not like elegant. And I feel like she plays elegant, but she also plays quirky. So maybe Anne Hathaway, but not for looks. Although when that show Girls came out, a lot of people said I'm like Shoshana.
Totally looked like her.
They weren't like coming to me, we'd be having a conversation, be like, you know who you remind me of? Somewhat insulted, but also like I see it, because I do weird things with my voice and my face and my it's just how I am.